This is Tarun. So we just got the patch notes for the upcoming summer update, and unfortunately, they are not actually as good. But let me just scroll through this. This is actually my first, patch note detailed video. So yeah, it's happening. It's happening after like 6 hours. We are just 6 hours, away from this. But yeah, we got one new hero, which is, it's actually not a hero. It's actually a villain. I don't know why they put hero. They should have said that it's a one new character. But yeah, whatever. We get Shala Ball. So you can see. Apparently, I don't have any good things to say because you can see that she costs 6,600 crystals, the same crystal cost that even Adam Warlock also costs. So like if you go right here, where's Adam Warlock? Yeah, this guy is actually native tier 2 and he costs 6,600 crystals, and she's gonna cost the same amount of crystals. So I think a lot of people are going to be like very angry with this thing because they don't feel it as fair, but we'll get to that. So she's getting all these three amazing skills. Actually, by reading all these skills you can just see like how much text is given here. I think if they are going to introduce Shala Ball in the game, and if they're going to make her this expensive, they should actually like they should, in my opinion, they should do the right thing by making her more powerful, and she should be very strong at least in order to compensate for all those crystals. But another thing that's keep on, another bad news about this is that you know the discount, as you can see, it used to be 4,625 crystals, but now it's 5,280 crystals. That's not a huge discount, but 5,000 crystals for a fucking character. That's just yeah, it's not okay. But yeah, let's move on. So we are getting two new summer uniforms. Okay, so as we all got data mined, the other YouTubers, they made a video on this. So obviously, yeah, Emma Frost is getting her uniform. I'm so sorry for Emma Frost fans who are like free to plays, who love Emma Frost. Obviously, this is like a slap in the face for them. And to be honest, we are getting a second seasonal uniform for Groot. So Emma Frost is getting this Summer Queen uniform. She looks very hot actually. Yeah, you have to spend 2,000 rupees in order to achieve her uniform. So I don't know. Actually, by looking at her stats and all, I think she will be powerful, but I don't know. Like you're spending 2,000 rupees on a one uniform, right? I don't know if it's worth it or not, because yeah, this actually costs only. It does cost like 2,000 rupees to buy her. At least you have to buy the 1,000 rupees chest pack one time in order to get the first 10 tokens, and the you have to buy it two times, and then you have to like wait for the seventh day in the login event in order to get the other 10 tokens. So I'm not I'm not sure about her, but yeah, she should be good. I hope so. And Groot is getting another seasonal uniform, and unfortunately, I don't know. I don't know if I would buy this uniform. Now the cool thing about Groot is he always had revive, but just like Yandu, he's also giving buff to alien types. So like Yandu also, like he also is a support character for alien damage, like alien characters. So Groot is not just going to give them a buff, but also he's gonna give them additional like recovery HP. So there's also that. And yeah, I don't know about it. I honestly don't know about, yeah, this guy Groot at all. I think the fifth skill is actually pretty nice, but I'm not sure. I don't know if Groot is going to be a must buy or something like that, because 1,750 crystals, that's too much actually. I should have never bought the Yandu uniform, but whatever, let's move on. So Shala Ball, she's getting her tier 3 and her tier 4. So apparently she's getting all of them combined. So this is her tier 3 skill. Let's see it. Wow. Yeah, I mean it's kind of like in the movie, right? Yeah, if you watch Fantastic Four, you get what I'm saying. Like this is like a recreation of that movie. Anyway, that's nice. So yeah, she's also getting a tier four. She's getting her tier three and tier four. That's actually very weird, but okay. Her tier four striker skill is, 15% HP. That's nice. 70% basic damage. Yeah, that's also nice. So I I think she's going to be like a must buy for every player, but right now I don't encourage players to buy her for 6,000 crystals, but we'll get into that. Next we got Emma Frost, uniform for Emma Frost, and sorry, not uniform. It's a tier 4 for Emma Frost, and also Groot is also getting his tier 4. That's nuts because Groot actually Groot is actually, very bad in this game currently. He's not a good character to play. He's horrible. So I really hope Groot's uniform is better. But let's go move on. We are also getting an artifact for Shala Ball. Nice. And yeah, this is the uniform collection. They're giving you 100 God Stones. To be honest, they should have kept crystals, because we need crystals in order to have we need more crystals in this game. If you guys are going to like introduce like a character for 5,000 crystals or 6,000 crystals worth, and if you're like going to actually ask us for money for a uniform and also plus 1,750 crystals, it's just too much. And you can see the I'm not the only one who's actually upset. A lot of people are. You can see angry 65. Yeah, obviously these 26 people, these guys, they all spend money in the game no matter what, and that's why they're having the fun. But other players like me who don't spend a lot in the game, this is like a slap in their face, obviously. But move on. So this is the Summer Queen update celebration. So as you can see, season uniforms on sale. Groot and Emma Frost is there. So yeah, strangely, this time we are having Iceman, Cable, and Quicksilver discounted on the uniforms. Just to give you, a quick analyze, don't buy all of three of these uniforms. All of them are bad because Quicksilver got a uniform later. Yeah, he did get this uniform, and this uniform has actually made him very strong. He doesn't need this uniform. This uniform is like 1,750 crystal. It's not enough. Now I know they discounted it into 1,000, but this is actually a huge ripoff because the uniform is not worth its price. Um, Cable is also not worth it because you already I mean I have this uniform, but this is the uniform you should buy for Cable. I personally didn't buy it because I don't care. Iceman, to be honest, I think you should also like ignore Iceman because he's just not worth it. He's not worth, he's just not worth all the crystals. I don't have him because he's bad. Obviously, if I had him, means obviously I would have not bought this because it's not a good upgrade. It just brings him to tier 3, and that's it. That's only it. Um, so yeah, Mysterios is not getting a discount, which is kind of sucks because Mysterio is actually a very good character and a support for this game. Yandu's also having 1,750 crystals. In my opinion, if you are a big fan of Yandu, or if you absolutely like want to play with Yandu, I think you can buy him. He's not a bad choice at all, but you can buy him, but you have to take him tier 3 obviously. He's actually a very fun character to play. Yeah, he gives that juicy 50% buff to alien types. So we are getting, so the first three of these uniforms are getting discounted. Honestly, please just take my advice and don't buy the Storm uniform or Enchantress. Both of them, they got a latest uniform. The latest uniform actually is better than this one. Enchantress is also garbage with this uniform. Silk is also getting a discount, it seems like. Next year, probably Luna Snow will get another discount. But to be honest, Silk, in my opinion, is she good? No, she's not. She's washed up actually. This uniform came years ago. Luna Snow's a good pick. Psylocke is also a good pick. I think Psylocke is probably the better pick, but it's up to you if you want to buy. I would choose Luna Snow obviously. Uh, yeah, you're having the uniform blowout sale, growth bonus missions. So yeah, we are getting like additional rewards if you build up these characters. We are also getting the rank battle. Yeah, most people don't have Emma Frost. Even I also don't have her because she's just not worth. She's just not worth for 2,500 crystals, or she's not even worth for 2,000 crystals at all. I'll get to that later, but a lot of people who like Emma Frost, this is actually going to be a huge slap in the face for them because their favorite character is actually being paywalled. I don't know what to say, to be honest. This whole thing, it just makes me sick actually. So yeah, we're getting a ranked battle that everyone's gonna hit. Honestly, the Groot ranked battle, I'm actually happy that they're giving away crystals for Groot's ranked battle, and they're giving away like tier 4 materials for Emma. I'm so happy that they're giving us crystals because we need more crystals obviously in this game. We just need it. We're getting the event quest, so I was actually mistaken and shocked when I saw this because they are using this token as the event quest token. I thought this token was the summer token, but yeah, we're getting a new icon, tier 4 Bondo, which is very useful. We're also getting emblem enhancement kits, which are also useful. Yeah, to be honest, I'll be taking this only, obviously. I have to take my null to tier 4. And, oh, sorry. And, yeah. Timeline Survivor. This is actually I think the only good content they are like releasing right now because I personally love playing this game, this Timeline Survival because it's very fun actually. Of course the rewards are not that good, but it's very fun. It is fun to play. So we are getting an energy bonus mission, which is whatever. Yeah, in this 7-day check-in, you will get another like 10 tokens at the seventh day. So in the last day, you get 10 tokens. So you don't have to spend 3,000 crystals to buy her uniform. You just have to spend 2,000 crystals. Sorry, 1,000 rupees to buy her uniform. So to be honest, is she worth for 2,000 rupees? I don't know. Like I haven't played with her. I haven't seen other people play with her. So yeah. And we're also getting the surprise gift. Honestly, 250. Yeah, it's not the worst reward. Obviously, if they made this 50 means it will be horrible, but this is a good reward only. I'm not gonna complain on that. Um, we're also getting a shield archive mission. So the duck float, you will get this in your inbox, and the other two you have to grind out in dimension mission and also in dispatch mission by using energy. So these are the rewards. Honestly, these rewards they're not the worst rewards. They're obviously giving us tier 4, but to be honest, if they stop giving us CTP and give something like, I don't know, premium comic card, it would have made better. But okay, you know what? I'll take a CTP. So yeah, we're getting an artifact, discount sale. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, this is another thing. Honestly, you can see because she's getting an upgrade, she's only getting a 20% discount. Before she didn't get 20% discount. She actually, I think she got 30 or 40% discount. So which means this 2,500 crystals, you can get her uniform, you can get her character as 1,750 crystals, and now they are actually only minusing 500 crystals from this. This is actually pretty insane, and no one is gonna buy her for 2,000 crystals. This is just a slap in the face because I think if people really want to play with Emma, they might actually like wait till like Black Friday, or they might actually buy it. But no, this is actually such a like scam, to be honest. Yeah, this Silver Surf Shala Ball is sadly getting a she's, yeah, her price is just insane. Honestly, 5,000 is just too much. They should have made it at least 4,000, but yeah, whatever. So yeah, that's the end of the update. Like, as you can see, a lot of people are not happy with this update. Let's check this out. Uh, yeah, obviously, yeah. These honestly, these uniforms actually suck. Silk is actually not good anymore. I think the only uniform that people will be interested to buy is Luna Snow and Emma Frost, maybe Psylocke, but yeah, yeah, that's it. That's the summer update. Honestly, this is just this is not this is not what I expected to be like. I didn't expect, them to, release like mediocre type of uniforms like the Fantastic Four, how they released with these characters. I was really hoping that, some of these Fantastic Four characters would be like actually good, but apparently they're just not. And to be honest, they're like giving me another bottleneck where I have to save up another like 6,000 or 5,000, whatever. Like I have to save another like bunch of crystals, a huge amount of crystals just to get a character. Uh, yeah, I'm not happy with it. I'm obviously pretty sad about this, but it's okay. It's whatever. I guess, I think people who play in this game and pay a lot of money, I think this is like going to be a win for them. But players like me who are just, not us, who are spending like low money, this is obviously like a slap in the face for us. But you know what? Fine. Actually, I'm not sad. I'll just accept it. Actually, I'm gonna be saving crystals for Moonstone Deluxe pack, so I'm not really going to be caring about this. I will play the ranked battle. Obviously, I'll also play the timeline survival, which is one of my favorite game mode in this entire game. But to be honest, I'm not happy with what they have done with the discount and all that. They should have given like Shala Ball not as a native tier 2. They should have given her to us as like a premium character at least. But yeah, sadly, you just you don't have you just you can't trust Netmarble, I guess.